Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visitors and the San Francisco 49ers.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Yellow! On the line! Hey, 43, 15!
On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 6 on the play. And this is third
and short. Here's Patrick. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
A gain of 5.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play, and that will be a first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow!
They go play action with Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Mahomes now to throw again. The pass is caught by Turner. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. That's enough for a first down.
I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That one into the hands of Turner. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal.
Attack, attack! Yellow! Yellow! Attack, attack!
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He's got it at the 3.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ball at the 3, second down and goal.
Yep,
Trying to punch it in with Smith. Good blocking, and he's in. Rashard Smith, touchdown full. His second rushing touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Bullets will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get set, get set!
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for 8 dozen. And a very quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A first down throw for Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
Get set. Get set. Watch out.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he's going to have a first and good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up first down.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Outside.
They'll go again with Robinson.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 33, here's second down and a yard.
Get set. Up.
Another run here for Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. Frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front. We can see the results.
And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
It's now second and 6.
Here's second and 6.
Get set. Get set. Up.
On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
16-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 5.
Third down, they need 5.
Outside. 18.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
Yellow. Attack.
Mahomes on first down. He'll go right and find his running back. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Well, here down the field will fall incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Third down and 9. Here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line.
Get set. Get set. Run around, up. Do not. Combo. Up.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They run over center with Robinson. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and
8. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
A bit of miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. On the return, it's Turner. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
7-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. 50, yellow.
Now Mahomes. He'll get this out to his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. But put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Yellow.
Tight end going in motion here. On 2nd down, Mahomes. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Yellow.
The RPO. That one is is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's fourth down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when fourth and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run it here with Robinson. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down, 49ers.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Purdy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Get set, get set. On your team, watch out.
They run. It's the former Oregon Duck, Jordan James. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw. Purdy. This one complete to Washington. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have a 49ers 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Get set, get set. 21. Get set. We go, boy.
They'll try the right side with Robinson. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
3. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
On the ground, it's James. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
But after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Flush to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as the push of the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive linemen had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame, because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
On 4th down, it's Jake Booty time for the Niners. This, about as short as you can get. Booty's kick is good. And the 49ers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Motion man is Rice.
43. 43. Watch out.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Exiting the pocket right. This one complete right side. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts, as they stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. He'll air it out down the middle. That is caught. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
They'll run with Smith. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this 1st half. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Paris. certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
The score holds 14, 49ers 10. Harrison Bunker is set to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 35.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On third down, it's Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Here's Braden Mann now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to hit another good one. Well-executed kick. Fair catch called for and taken inside their own 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard line.
Yellow. There's a blue lady. Hey, 57, 57.
A first down throw for Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with James. And it's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Gain at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
They'll run with Robinson, and he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. They send the tight end in motion. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Forced out wide, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Really nice coverage there defensively, and here you find yourself in a 1-score game. Like, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away, snap it again.
Checking it down, this one is caught. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play, and that will be a 1st down.
First down.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 15. Attack.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Xavier Worthy. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 2.
Yellow. 15. Yellow.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He'll find his receiver, that's Jalen Williams. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
Harris, 1st down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. And a Harris 1st down.
On the handoff, it's Smith. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Easy.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Moving outside the pocket. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw. And fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards.
Hey, 43, 15.
That's another. Harris. 1st down. 1st down, Harris.
Hey, yellow, hey, go gun.
Mahomes down to throw again.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Handoff, and that's Smith running right. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
43.
And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. From back at the 5, here now 3rd and goal.
Yellow.
Turner goes in motion.
Hey, 15. Yellow.
3rd and goal. Mahomes. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. And this is blocked. A big hole. Past midfield. He's inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, those are the momentum swings that get you. One team is looking to add 3. Instead, the other team had 6 thanks to the ability to block the kick.
Yeah, and in this case, Mike, the players are constantly reminded by the coaches, you never know. Just keep rushing, keep rushing. You could rush 100 times, but if you do it full speed, the 101st you stick your hand up, that's the one where it connects with the ball. In this case, that's exactly what happens. Scoop, score, change the game.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Alfred Collins there to bring him down. Second down, 8 yards to go. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Hey, 15.
Putting the tight end in motion.
15.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. That is caught. He gets the hookup with Rice. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
And you love to see that you find yourself here in the 4th quarter. Your team is trailing. You're trying to do anything possible to see if you can create some sort of late spark. He goes big-time effort on the layout catch, and he's able to pull it in and see if it could be a little bit of a spark here late in this ballgame.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
2nd and 10.
Blue. Let's go now.
To throw, here's Lance. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. And this
Blue strikers.
3rd
Mega. Grill green.
To throw is Lance. On the run to the right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Give him 11 on the scramble. To give them a new set down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing is Mahomes. Once to his right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Every possession is so critical in these close games. The one thing you can't have here is a turnover. Really nice job making sure that ball is uncatchable, and just line up and snap it again.
They need one right now. 3rd and long.
Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors. 50, yellow, 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 yellow.
Now, Mahomes. That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Bulls. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Butker's extra point is good, and the Bulls move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Get set, get set. Up.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jabari Connor. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Yellow, yellow. Argolini.
1st down throw, Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Easy, easy. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday.
A run inside with Smith. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Rashard Smith. Touchdown, Paris. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
It's the score, Bulls 48, 49ers 17. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Purdy on first down. That's Drew Tranquil in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Purdy now on second down. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, allowed the rest of that rush to get home, and they were able to clean things up.
On third and long, Purdy to throw. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
14-yard line.
Two timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
It is 2nd and a yard. Here's Robinson.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Get set, get set.
They'll run with Robinson. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's it.
And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Brings up second and
Come
two.
to the line now on 2nd and 2. Trying the left side, and here's Smith. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Back at the 11.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. And they will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway. So that'll cost them. Half the distance.
Poses.